John chapter 14 verse 27 says, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world gives, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." Peace is not the absence of tribulation. It's not the absence of trials. It's not the absence of anything troubling or any bad situation. Peace is an internal reflection based on what you believe. It's based on who you believe. In this particular case, Jesus said, "The same peace that I have," he was talking to his disciples, "the same peace that I have, that you've seen me operate in, is the same peace that I've given unto you." What that brings up to me is, in particular, like the scripture of the story where they were on the boat and they were supposed to be going to the other side, and the storm came, right? And the disciples are in a frantic, they're in a panic, and they went to Jesus, who was in the under part of the boat, sleep. It says that Jesus was asleep on a pillow. Like the boat is being tossed to and fro, right? The boat is being tossed, it's windy, the disciples are having a fit, and they come downstairs and they say, "Hey, look, you don't care that we perish." And Jesus gets up out of sleep. Like, who sleeps in the storm? That is like the perfect picture of peace. It is the perfect picture of peace when you're able. It doesn't mean that the storm isn't there. It doesn't mean that you're not facing anything that could cause you anxiety or cause you any troubling or worrisome thoughts. It doesn't mean that you won't ever face anything that would try to weigh you down or try to get your focus on it. But Jesus, the same peace that he had, the same peace that allowed him to fall asleep and stay asleep in the midst of such a storm, is the same peace that he left with us. I had a situation where I got knocked off my peace. I got knocked off my peace walk, I'll admit it. And I had to get back on. As simple as that. If you find yourself and you've been worrisome about little things, about big things, if you've been anxious, if you have been in a state of not being calm, and there's this franticness that's going on, if you've been biting your nails, or just on the inside, if you have been in a turmoil, if you haven't been able to sleep, if you've been up all night thinking about something, this is an invitation to accept a gift of peace that Jesus left for you. He said, "I'm going to give it to you. Receive it." You can start where you are. Just, "Okay, Father, I got off my peace walk. Forgive me. Now I'm going to get back in to what you've given me. I receive it. I take it." And if that means monitoring how you think about what's going on, do that. If that means pulling away and getting your eyes off of the problem so that you can get your mind together, do that. There's certain things, certain wisdom tactics that we can do to help us stay in peace. But the first thing is to know that peace is yours to have. He gave it to you. Take it. Walk with it. Be encouraged. Dominate breath. And remember that there is grace for this thing that we call life. Peace. Pun intended.